Well, looks like we got some Gamera news in the mix here. This is very, very good. So we're gonna get into this in a minute. First of all, I haven't mentioned this yet on any of my recent videos. Not that my videos have been plentiful, but wanted to let everybody know that we're gonna do something fun here on the channel, probably for as much as we can for the whole year. So this is actually the 10th anniversary of the channel, and as you guys know, pretty much since 2016 it's been a struggle to consistently do content, to consistently do videos, but I've always put in an effort to try. So one of the challenges of when coming back to try and do videos and content is actually coming up with content, coming up with ideas and videos, and that's always the biggest challenge, because back in the day when I was from 2014 to about the early part of 2016, I was doing it so consistently that it was kind of easy to come up with ideas. You kind of get into a groove. That groove kind of stops when you're away, and then you come back to do content. So I mentioned this on a live stream, and I wanted to mention it here. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do pretty much my best impression of Hollywood this year, and I'm going to go back to my 2014 Godzilla 2014 playlist, and I'm pretty much going to reboot all my old videos, but with current events in those topics. So if you guys have a 2014 video you liked back in the day that's very nostalgic for you, that you'd like to see me rehash but with updated Monsterverse events and news, let me know. I'm pretty much going to do that anyway, but there are a lot of videos, so if there's one specific one you want to see, make sure you mention it in the comments, or let me know on Twitter, or let me know on Facebook, and I already have a couple listed off, and that's pretty much how I'm going to do it this year. We have two potential anniversary dates for this year. It's either August 13th or December, sometime in December, because as many of you know who have been here for a long time, since day one, 10 years, this originally started as E.T. Entertainment Talk. Then I got into a lot of trouble because I was a rookie on YouTube at the time, and I showed the Godzilla trailer, which got me in a lot of trouble, got my channel in a lot of trouble. So I had to restart the channel as Entertainment Talk Nation, and then that's where it started. So I just kind of wanted to give an update. I am gonna probably try and update the logo a little bit for 10th anniversary. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I definitely want to make sure I do content this year, because this is the 10-year anniversary, and I really want to remain committed to doing content throughout the year to celebrate that. I think it's a big deal, especially for those of you who have been really loyal to the channel in terms of being at the live streams, being at the videos when they do arrive, whether it's within 3 months or after a 6-month absence, whatever. Anyway, Gamera Rebirth. So we got a 15-second trailer yesterday. I was gonna do this video last night, but I decided to wait until the morning after yesterday's news. It was very emotional here. A lot of very overwhelmed with emotion and happiness. So I needed sleep. I haven't slept so much. I haven't slept very much in the last couple of days. So I decided to do it this morning. And this is fantastic. First of all, I gotta say, now I'm not gonna play the trailer here because you guys know, 15 seconds, not worth the copyright claim. So, but it was a very cool trailer, because I gotta say right off the bat, I love the art style and the anime. I also love how dark in tone it looks, giving me very much Gamera Heisei vibes. And if you guys know, I firmly believe, as much as I am a huge Godzilla fan and will always be a #1 Godzilla fan over Gamera, I do firmly believe that the Gamera Heisei trilogy just trumps the Godzilla Heisei trilogy by quite a margin. It's not even close in some respects. So I kind of like the vibes here. Now, interesting enough, I want to kind of go over this here, that on their website. So this is the first reveal. Now it's called Gamera Rebirth. I think Gamera versus 5 Kaiju. I don't know if that's going to be a subtitle of the show, or if it's going to be if they actually just put that there for promotion, because Gamera versus 5 Kaiju, now you talk about 6 episodes. So basically you're going to have 1 episode that may introduce Gamera, and then 5 other ones where he's just fighting monsters, or he may be fighting all these monsters at once. I don't know. But this pretty much tells you this is going to be an action-packed, very short animated series. And I gotta tell you something right now, after watching Godzilla Singular Point and after watching the Godzilla animated trilogy, I'm ready for an anime that's going to have kaiju just fights straight up, just battling and all that. No idea how long these episodes are going to be. They could be, you know, half-hour episodes. They could be 1 hour episodes, but either way, this obviously looks to me like it's going to be an action-packed series with very, very minimal, I don't want to say minimal story beats. That's probably not fair without at least getting a more detailed trailer. But I gotta say, I'm very excited that this is going to be a short, compact series that's going to include what looks to me, at least I can assume right now safely, a lot of monster action. And one of the first monsters they seem to reveal here is, of course, none other than Gaios. And, you know, I guess that's to be expected, right? That's to be expected. Now, the question is, what other kaiju are they going to have? There are 4 more slots here. You know, I have a hard time predicting, because beyond, aside from Gaios, it's hard to think about other Gamera monsters that have been a bigger rivalry than Gaios. I mean, Gaios is to Gamera what Ghidorah is to Godzilla. Now, I would like to, depending on how this lore is established or where they're going with this story, the only other 2 monsters I can consider significant rivalries, simply because of the fact that they played such a major role in the Heisei trilogy, was obviously Iris and Legion. Legion took me a few minutes to remember that. So it wouldn't surprise me if I saw Iris and Legion in here. But there are other monsters. You know, there's their version of Barugan, which is to me the more elite version. I mean, our Barugan is, you know, you guys know I tend to pull up that you guys know I tend to pull up I look at Godzilla's Barugan as more of like a nice, cute little puppy dog. Now you could crap all over the other Barugan, and I think that one has a rainbow that he shoots out of his back. But just that the other monsters that Gamera has fought are not, they don't really even come close to the rivalry that Gaios comes to. And then you think about the impact of Iris and Legion. So, you know, there's always a chance it could be new monsters, but you know, the only unfortunate thing is we did not get a release date. You know, we didn't get anything close, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be probably later on this year, which would be great, especially if it's only 6 episodes. Interestingly enough, it's going to be like much like the recent Dragon Ball movies, it's going to be like that 3D animation, which I like that form of animation. I'm looking forward to this because, you know, the only, to me, of all the recent like kaiju anime that we've seen, to me, Pacific Rim the Black right now is far and above the best one out there. You know, again, you guys know I love Godzilla, but I'm not the kind of person that's not going to criticize Godzilla or anything Godzilla related. And while I know there's a lot of people who kind of endlessly love Singular Point and endlessly love the anime trilogy, I don't think any of them stand up or even stand close to Pacific Rim the Black. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the approach is here. Again, you know, you look at again, I don't want to play the trailer, but when you look at the trailer and you look at the animation style, and when you compare I don't want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Color scheme? That's probably not a great word. I'm over here trying to pull up the trailer so I can maybe at least pause it and throw an image up. But when you look at the there it is. When you look at the art style and like how vibrant, let's say for example, like it's kind of in the art style of Pacific Rim the Black. It's a little bit darker. In fact, I find it interesting, just switch over here, I find it interesting when you look at this, actually, the similarities, because you have this neon green here. I'm not sure if that's going to play a role or they're just doing that for a certain style, but we're kind of noticing this in this series so far. If that's how it's going to play out, I don't think it is, because if you look at the actual trailer, it doesn't appear that I'm looking for the, okay, here it is. I'm looking for, when you actually look at, here it is. Okay, good. That's what I don't know why it took me so long to find that. But when you actually look at the trailer itself, like you don't tend to really see that. Like this is part of the trailer here. And then you kind of get a first look at Gamera. Let's go back a little bit. Looks like a huge rock monster. I just want to go forward a little more as they pan up towards him. And like I said, if you look at just the style of the art, it's very dark. It is giving me Heisei vibes, which is not a bad thing. This looks like probably Gaios in the distance. You look at his shells, it looks totally different. It's going to be interesting to see. It looks to me like it's going to be a fairly new design, not too far removed from what we've seen, but it looks like it's going to be fairly new. But again, you look at this, you look at this whole neon green thing here again in that picture of part of the trailer. So look, overall, very cool stuff. I'm very excited for this. I'm hoping it comes out soon, but I have a feeling if it does come out this year, which I think it will, it's probably not going to be till the later part of the year. But either way, 6 episodes. I love that it's very compact. I'm wondering if it's going to be 1 hour or a half hour, but I'm going to probably lean towards more half-hour episodes. I think this is a test run. Honestly, I think this is a test run, even for maybe an animated series. Like they might say, all right, let's pump out 6 half-hour episodes. Let's make it action-packed. Let's do some great animated scenes and some action sequences, and let's see how people respond, and then we'll go from there. So I think, you know, if you're looking for a Gamera rebirth, so to speak, yeah, I think it all depends on how the show does. I'm hoping we get some information soon on when it comes out, but I can tell you right now, so far from that 15-second clip, I like the way it looks. I'm interested to see what kind of monsters they're going to choose, or if there's going to be any new ones. But think about it, 6 episodes, he fights 5 kaiju. Again, we don't know if he fights them at the same time or he fights them individually, but whatever the case may be, this looks to be a very action-packed and compact series, and I like that. I don't mind every now and then if some of these monster movies don't have stories in them. You know what I mean? Because after what we got for Godzilla Singular Point, and after what we got for Godzilla Animated Trilogy, I think I'm good. You know, like those stories did not work. Pacific Rim The Black was a great balance of fine storytelling with some great kaiju action. If they decide for Gamera Rebirth to lean very heavy on the monster action, I'm all for it. Full 100% support. So, but anyway, look, that's it for this video. I know you guys have all seen this already. You guys are up to speed on it, so I definitely want to hear you sound off in the comment section. Let me know how you're feeling about what we're looking at so far. But otherwise, I'm very pleased with the direction this is going, and I'm looking forward to seeing it when it releases for sure. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.